What's up guys, it's Wil Mikahson. Welcome back to my channel. To my return subscribers, my return viewers, welcome back. To my new subscribers, and if this is your first time breezing by my channel, welcome aboard. At the end of this video, if you like it, I will hope that you give me a thumbs up and definitely browse around my channel. Check out my content. If you like me or my content, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button below and the notification bell so you get notified every time I load a new video. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over some recent pickups with you guys, opening up mail. I've got a potential Burberry fail, and just chit chat with you guys. I have a really funny story about when I went to the last day at the Louis Vuitton exhibit. It's funny in hindsight, but when I was going through it, it was not funny. So definitely stay tuned for that. So guys, I just wanna start off by saying, thank you guys for all of the love from my last video with my epic unboxing. I want to let you guys know when I sat down and recorded that, I had no idea what was coming out of my mouth. I just wanted to be festive and be silly with the champagne and the confetti from the Fashion File box. When I got all serious, I was like, in my mind, I was like, what are you doing? Like, we don't go that deep on YouTube. But it was very fleeting, it was liberating, and you guys just showed so much love. And I thank you guys so much for that. So I'm not gonna get all sappy in this video. Let's just hop straight into what I've been buying lately. So back when I was on Swap Island in November, let me just take you all the way back. Deb had a video called How to Survive Being on Ban Island, and I applied it to Swap Island. It really resonated with me when she said, when you're on those islands or you're in a space where you should not be shopping, try to rediscover your collection. Learn to enjoy your brands in different ways. So I was like, perfect. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. So I went to my local Louis Vuitton and in the Short Hills Mall, and hey, Harina. Harina is the one who helps me with these two items. And the first item is, I picked up a clochette or key belt from my Porte Document Voyage in the black epi leather. I absolutely love this thing, and I think that the clochette along with the luggage tag here is just the perfect little addition. That is it right there. It just says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. I absolutely love this thing. So that is the first item I picked up. And in the name of clochette, oh my gosh. I also popped into that same day. Harina helped me. I ordered the same clochette in the Dami Eben. Again, Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. These items are repair parts. You cannot order them online. You do have to go into a store and see a sales associate to place an order for it. Like the luggage tags, I don't know if they're gonna start getting funny with placing orders for repair parts and seeing if you purchased it from the store or not. I'm not sure. But as of right now, in my experience, you're able to walk in, at least to I have a relationship with some sales associates. You can walk in and fill out the form, and it usually takes a week or two to come in. And again, they are $60 a piece. So after I picked up those two things, I popped into, my sister and I were brunching in the city, I think. We stopped into the Louis Vuitton on 5th Avenue, and I knew that I wanted to pick up a luggage tag for Angel for, hey Foxy LV. I wanted to pick up a luggage tag for her for our Secret Santa. So I was gonna get 3 tags that day. I definitely wanted the Maison stamp, I wanted the luggage stamp for her, and then I wanted a color. And when you walk into these stores, you never know if you're gonna be able to get a luggage tag, and if you are, you don't know what colors are going to be available, and then you're like, do I get a stamp, do I not get a stamp, how long are the stamps going to be around? All of these things are flying through my mind every time I go to get a luggage tag. So when I popped in that day, Stephanie helped me in client services at the 5th Avenue store, and once she picked out the 2 Vache, they're calling Vachetta or Vachetta, they're calling them Vache now. How posh is Vache? They're calling them posh now. I'm sorry. They're calling them Vache now, and they're also calling them VVN. That's the new terminology for Vachetta or Vachetta. So once she got me the 2 Vache ones, one was gonna be for the Maison, one was gonna be for the New York hot stamp and like the apple. And I said to her, I want a color, please find me a color. And she said, let me go to the back and see what I have. So she went to the back, and she came back with this really beautiful cognac color. It says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And on the back, I got the New York and the Apple stamp in gold. It is so hard to come by these older luggage tags that have the gold hardware. So when she brought it out, I was like, yes, I'll take it. It's gorgeous, it's rare, I want it. And then my heart started racing. I'm like, do I get a hot stamp? Do I not get a hot stamp? So I was like, you know, I went with the W, and I went with, like I showed you guys, the New York in the back. I kind of regret getting it, but whatever. Now, the fiasco with the Maison stamp. I'm gonna try to make this quick. I forgot about this story too. So that same day when I went back to go pick up the luggage tags, I knew that the Maison stamp was gonna be a 24-hour thing. So when I popped in, she says, well, the New York stamp for Angel was not gonna be ready either because something happened to the hot stamp. So she said that and the Maison will be mailed. I said, fine. So long story short, it took them almost 3 weeks to get me the luggage tag. So it took me 2.5 weeks, tons and tons of escalated calls to customer service, notes galore in my account, and then I think in a haste, just stamped it and overnighted the 2 stamps to me. Angel stamp came out fine. My Maison stamp came out crappy as I don't know what. So I was feeling a little irate. I was talking to Kim and Deb before we met up, and I sent them a picture when we were talking on Instagram, and Kim is like, take it back. And I'm not one who likes confrontation, so I was like, oh my god, like I really don't want to walk in there and make a big fuss. I couldn't mail it back because when you call the 800 number, you don't get anyone in the store, and I lost Shimeiko's number, the sales associate who had helped me 2 times before that, and she's not really, we don't really have that kind of relationship. I kept it for a few weeks until last weekend. I went back in, and the young lady who was there was not friendly at all, but Patrick was. Hey Patrick. So when Patrick came over, he kind of gave me, in front of her, he's like, we'll try to stamp over it for you. But he was looking at me like, I'm just going to give you a brand new luggage tag with a brand new stamp. So that's what he did. I wish I had a picture to show you guys what it looked like. It was horrible. So this is my Maison stamp. You can see it now. You can see the edges. Before, the edges were so, you couldn't, it was terrible. They were faded. It wasn't imprinted really well or hot stamped well. So that is my 5th Avenue Maison stamp. And for those of you guys who don't know, this stamp is only available at the Maison, the 5th Avenue store. Fast forward to December 23rd. We're getting last minute Christmas gifts. My sister works in the city, and on her way home, I sent her to 5th Avenue to pick up my mother's Rose Divine perfume because no one had it. No one had the little travel set that has the little black capsule that holds the perfume, so only 5th Avenue had it. So I sent her there to pick it up, and while she was there, I was like, can you run to client services and see if they have any luggage tags? Long story short, I gave my sister hell over the phone, who then gave the sales associate and client services hell. And I'm like, I'll take 1. No, I'll take 3. Wait, what colors do they have? They have a black, I'll take that. Maybe I should get 3 VVN. Oh my goodness, there's another color? Okay, let me get the red. Is it red, or is it the fuchsia red that looks red, but it's not? I was out of control. My sister was cursing me out. She's FaceTiming me. I had to quick pay her money so she can get the 2 or 3. And then I was like, you know what? Make it 2 more. And then I can hear the sales associate in the background like, the most you can get is 5. And I'm like, okay, get 5. So I kind of felt bad, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, especially with what's going on with the whole luggage tag freeze. I feel like, am I a contributing factor to that? Because I went in, well, my sister went in, because I couldn't control myself. So at any rate, let's go into the luggage tags that I picked up that day. So as I mentioned, there was a black and a red. Turns out the red is really fuchsia. I cannot find a red tag to save my life. When you look at them, this is the fuchsia tag. This is black. I think that they said it comes from the Damier Cobalt line or the Graphite, I can't remember, but that's those 2. These 2 are just regular Vosh VVN luggage tags. The first one here, I went to Bloomingdale's on 59th Street and I picked up the Brooklyn Bridge stamp, and from the 5th Avenue store I got the New York hot stamp. And the last tag that I picked up that day just came back in the mail today, because I spent last weekend, all of these got hot stamped last weekend. I spent last weekend going to every single Louis Vuitton to get my hot stamps. This is from Saks Fifth Avenue on 5th Avenue, and the wonderful Philip. That's Philip with 2 L's and 2 P's, I think. I'll leave his name down below. He is amazing. Got his phone number, was texting him throughout the week to make sure that my tag was coming. It just came in the mail today. UPS overnight. This is the box. Wow, he was right. It came out so good. So from Saks Fifth Avenue on Fifth Avenue, this is the Chrysler Building hot stamp, and this is the best stamp that I have, you guys. After the whole Maison debacle, I'm like, I really don't have much faith in these hot stamps, but Philip texted me and he was like, your stamp looks good. It came out good. I chose, like the other ones, to not get any of the foil or any colors. I just wanted embossed, so yeah, they did a really, really good job. And the last luggage tag is just a plain Bosch luggage tag. When I popped into the 34th Street store to see, when I met Sunny when I was with Deb and Kim, and I got Angel's other luggage tag with the Empire State Building on it, I just picked up a regular Bosch plain luggage tag, which I do not have hot stamped yet. I think I'm gonna take it to get the taxi stamp at Brookfield Place. I'm gonna take that to get it done. But last week I was just too tired to do it, and I had a little date in between my running around, so I couldn't get it done then. So that is that. And also, guys, I know with this whole luggage tag fiasco, everyone's like, you can't get it at this store, you can't get it at that store. I think it depends on which store you go to, who you're getting that day, what kind of mood they're in. Because when I went last weekend to Bloomingdale's on 59th Street, they were so nice. I asked for the Brooklyn Bridge stamp, and then I said, do you guys have any extra luggage tags? And they were all like, oh my gosh, if we have them, like, they're yours. And if not, we'll just order whatever you want. So she said, when you come back to pick up your tag, if I have them, they'll be with your stuff. So I came back, they had the VVN, and I was like, you know what, I have enough of those. Let me go for the Damier Ebene. They had no bag to give me, and Lord knows I don't need another bag. They insisted on boxing it for me, so this is the huge box that they gave me for the luggage tag. And on the inside is a beautiful Damier Ebene luggage tag in the chocolate brown with the gold hardware. So for luggage tags, I thought I was done for a while until I had another idea in my head on what I want to do and how I want to display these luggage tags. So I'm like, I need to find more luggage tags. So I took to eBay. And some of the prices on eBay were astronomical for luggage tags. But let me tell you, I found a really, really nice guy who I've been chatting with, by the way, who has decent prices and he communicates well. He's a phenomenal seller. And I was telling him, listen, if you want some New York stamps, let me know. We'll do a little. At any rate, this is one that I picked up from him. Shipping was fast. He was great. And there's just tissue paper here. And I did not expect to get a box. Who knew that I was getting a box? And when you open it, it's one of the older boxes. How cute. And he wrapped it in tissue paper or bubble wrap. I'm just gonna slide this out. It's got the older Louis Vuitton dust bag. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that I decided to get this. This is a white grained leather. I don't even know if you guys can see the grains in the leather luggage tag. It has silver hardware. I don't know what bag this thing came from, but it is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. Now that like I can stop like drooling over it. So yes, I got this luggage tag for him. It was obviously a little bit more than what they cost in the store, which is $60. But compared to what people were selling these things for, $225, $300, $275, this was a really, really, really good deal considering that they're so hard to come by right now. I'm sorry, I keep staring at it because I don't believe I have this in my possession right now. Wow. Of course, now I'm gonna sit here and think, do I really, really want to get this hot stamped or not, or just keep it? Because it's just so damn cute. Okay, I didn't warn you guys that it was like the luggage tag show. I'm sorry. Those are all the luggage tags that I picked up. I'm lying. While I was on eBay, and I blame this on Doc Luxury. It was his first video back, and I will link it below. He had this huge, huge haul, and in that haul, he had this limited edition metal luggage tag key holder slash bag charm. I think he had his in the black with the black leather. I was on eBay looking up all these luggage tags, and a brand new one came up with the Vachetta tab on it. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. So the item came in this package here. It came from Australia, and it took about 10 or 11 days for it to come. in the mail. It comes in this little felt package here. Do you guys remember this packaging with the blue? It was holiday from, I think, 2012. And when you open it, it's got the old school dust bag, and it's got the cutest little baby dust bag too, which has the item in it. And guys, this item is the luggage tag key holder bag charm with the vachetta tab on the top. On the back, I mean guys, this thing is in pristine condition. I'm just so in awe right now. Again, I blame this on you, Rod from Doc Luxury. Again, his has the black tab here, black piece of leather. You cannot find it in the store right now, but if you wanted to know what the item number is, just in case you wanted to search it somewhere, the item number is right there. I'm so unbelievably overjoyed right now for this purchase. This next thing is a monster. It's huge. It opens to this gold foil interior, and it's from Burberry, guys. It's this heavy, huge box, and when you open up the box, you have box number 1 and box number 2. At the bottom of the box, you just have your receipt and paperwork here. So let me give you a little history on these two items. I was online, I was being a little greedy. They had these men's rain boots, and I'm a huge fan of Burberry rain boots. I currently have 2 pair. I have a navy blue pair, and then I have a matte black rubber pair. And it's not often that you find Burberry rain boots for men. They usually come out with rain boots, I feel like every 2 years or something like that. So when I saw these boots, I was like, oh my gosh, they had 2 colors, green and brown. So I said it's a no-brainer, I want both. Although they look very similar, and I've learned my lesson, but I wanted both of them. So I ordered both, was happy with my purchase. They were the only last 2 in my size for both. All of them were sold out. Like, I don't know what happened with these rain boots. Like, they came out one day and they were like, when they came up on the website, there was only like 4 or 5 available in each around the world. So luckily my size was one of them. So I grabbed both of those. The package finally arrives. I'm so excited. I open up the first pair, which is the green pair, and they're exactly what I wanted. This beautiful, beautiful hunter green color juxtaposed to the house check. Oh my gosh, love, love those, right? So I take these out of the box, I'm trying them on, and I'm like, yes, I love it. Wait for it. So naturally, I'm just excited to open up the brown pair as I am to open up the green pair. So I take my box, I open it up, and I'm like, what? This is not the pair that I ordered. I ordered the brown. I forget, it's called chocolate brown or some kind of brown, and it's supposed to be the same exact thing, just a different color with the house check. So of course I call Burberry, I raise holy hell, and they tell me, oh my goodness, they were never supposed to be shown on the website in that combo. This is the brown that they're supposed to come in. And he goes, we're so sorry for the inconvenience. Send these back and we'll give you, I think, $100 or $75 or $100. I have to check my email. Store credit to use whenever you want. So I'm like, okay. And then I started looking at them and I'm like, they're actually really cute. Like, really, really cute. I mean, come on. I really didn't need the same house check in just green and brown. So I'm actually happy that these came in, and they're actually my favorite. I prefer them to these. They're really, really nice. They're very masculine. I love the color combo, actually. So I feel bad that I have this store credit when I wound up liking the boots anyway, but that's why I'm like, is it really a Burberry fail or was it a win? Because these are just really, really cute. And for anyone who wants to know, these were $325 a piece on the Burberry website. Okay, last but not least, My sister and I did wind up going to the very last day at the Louis Vuitton exhibit because a little bug in my ear told me that there might be something different. They might be doing something spectacular for the last day, which they did not. So we went there, we saw the exhibit. We actually did walk around the exhibit for the, you know, the very last time. And when I went to the pop-up shop, I was like, I'm not getting anything. I could literally have purchased everything in this store, I felt like, with the exception of these items here. And the items I'm talking about are the postcards. So each of these have 30 cards in them. They were each $62 a piece. I think they're all still sold out on the website. Again, I mentioned this before. Knowing that the exhibit was taking place, I kind of figured that the majority of the things that will be sold there will be sold out online because they were sending so much stock there. So I'm hoping that they are restocked online soon, but the last time I checked, all of these 3 things were out of stock, which is why I picked them up when I was there. Do you guys want to see what they look like on the inside? This is the ocean liner one, and it has the Dummy Ibn print here, and you can actually feel the labels here, like the stickers. You can feel that they stuck some on here, and when you open it, when you turn it around, this just kind of comes off, and it tells you on the back of here what each of those stickers are. And when you open it, you have this thing here that says Ocean Liner Labels and Art of Travel, Louis Vuitton. And this is just a little book that you can flip through. That's the first thing that you see when you open that. And then there's just this beautiful paper here, and you open it, and there's the ocean liner cards. And as I mentioned, they are adhesive, so you just peel this tab back and you can stick them wherever you want, or you can frame them. That's just one of them that's in there. Let's open the airline labels. Same thing, although this one is the monogram in like the red, and again, you can feel the stickers, the labels that they stuck on here. Same thing. Tells you what the stickers are. This book is nice. It comes in this red, with this red booklet. It's the same thing. It just kind of has some illustrations as you flip through, like that. I really love the illustration on this paper here. It is so beautifully done. And when you open it, there's those 30 postcards. And lastly, let's open up the hotel ones. This box is the light monogram. There's the stickers there. Tells you what they are. And when you open it, the Art of Travel through hotel labels. Another little booklet with illustrations. There you go. There's the illustration on that one, which I think is beautiful as well. And there's some of the hotel labels. Okay guys, so with that out of the way, let's get into the quick story time about the exhibit. I went and I wore my mink fur vision, I think they're called, the Louis Vuitton mink scarf with my matching mink earmuffs to the exhibit because it was freezing that day. It was like below 0. So we go to the exhibit and I'm making my purchases and we leave, and on our way to the car, I'm like, oh my God, my mink earmuffs. And I get this defeatist attitude and I'm like, they're gone, just forget it, they're gone. And my sister is yelling at me and she's like, get back in there now and get your earmuffs. And I'm like, they're gone. There's thousands of people. It's the last day of the exhibit. Someone has my mink earmuffs. Like, it's the Louis Vuitton mink earmuffs at the Louis Vuitton exhibit. Hello, no one's gonna turn them in. And she's like, get in there now. She gets very like, you forget who the older sibling is here. So we're like going through my backpack and I'm like, I don't have them, they're gone. So she tells me to get in there, and I'm like walking with this defeatist attitude the whole way there. And as soon as I get to the exit to go back in, I start panicking and I run to security. I'm like, please get on your walkie-talkie, find Pete, tell someone that I lost some mink earmuffs and see if anyone found them. And he's like, I can't do that. He's like, you can go back through the exhibit and look. And in my mind, I'm like, no, they're not gonna be there. So I drop my head and I start walking, I make my way back. And as I turn to walk through the pop-up shop to go back to the exhibit, I see off in the distance my mink earmuffs are sitting on the counter, where I had checked out. And the young man, I forget his name. If I remember it, or I look on the receipt, I'll link his name here. He was so amazing. I walk in with a panic, like my coat's hanging off of me. I'm all verklempt and all calm. He's like, I was waiting for you to come back. And I'm like hyperventilating, like, are you kidding me? I am out of my mind right now. This always happens to me in life. I lose things and I'm like, no, they're gone, and they make their way back to me, or someone forces me to go get it and they're there. So I was reunited with my mink earmuffs, so I have to do the walk of shame now. My sister has made her way back into the exit of the exhibit where they're passing out the pens. Now, we had just got 2 Steven Sprouse pens on our way out, and she's sitting there by them, and I come with my head down and she goes, get over here. And she's like, you owe me. And I'm like, no, I'm so sorry. She goes, you were gonna just leave your mink earmuffs. I would have never called, because I would have just assumed that someone took them and did not turn them in, and they would have just, somebody would have had my mink earmuffs. So the 2 ladies were watching this whole thing, and I guess my sister had told them, the 2 ladies who were handing out the pens, I guess she told them the fiasco. So as we're walking out, they forget that they had just given us 2 pens 5 minutes before that. So they're like, here, take these pens, I hope your day gets better. And as we walked out, I'm like, we now have 2 extra Steven Sprouse pens. So with that said, I think it's only right that I pay it forward. There's so many people who've been asking me, oh, do you have extra pens? Can you sell them? I'll buy it from you. And I don't think that it's right that people are selling these things that are given out for free. So I am going to be doing a giveaway with you guys. And it is just something small, but I feel like it's my way of giving back. So all of you who support me through my craziness, I was given a second chance with my mink earmuffs. I was given these extra pens. There's no reason why I should sell them. I owe it to you guys. So with that said, 2 lucky winners will receive a Louis Vuitton gift bag, a booklet from the exhibit, and like I mentioned, the Steven Sprouse pen. So as you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, this is my very first giveaway, albeit very small. It's just a small token from me to you guys. The way that you guys enter, you have to follow me here on YouTube. Go over to Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and comment below what your favorite bag is, be it something you already have or your dream piece, your unicorn piece from Louis Vuitton. So sorry about that, guys. My battery died on my camera, but I just wanted to let you guys know this giveaway will be open for 2 weeks, ending on Friday, February the 9th. I will be uploading a video announcing the winner on Saturday, February the 10th. Thank you guys so much for watching, and best of luck to you.